Hello, Mrs. Lovett again. Today in class we talked about dividing decimals. So we talked about division being the opposite of multiplication. So when we're talking about multiplication, 4 groups of 4/10, we know 4 groups of 4/10 equals 16/10. And on our little chart here, if we have 16/10, that's 4 groups. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 4/10. We have 16/10. So we know that we can regroup. Find a different color here. And we're going to move 10 of these over to our ones place because 10/10 make 1 1. So another way that we can write 16/10 is 1 6/10. So 1 6/10 or 16/10 divided by 4 equals 4. So if we take that decimal away for a moment and think of it just as 16, and we know our multiplication facts, then division can be easy. So 16 divided by 4 is 4, but because it's tenths, our answer is 4/10. You have to stay with the same unit. Okay, now we can apply this to some harder problems here. Let me do the standard algorithm first. So if we had 2 6400ths divided by 2, we could use the standard algorithm for division, and we can divide. So 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So we're checking that by multiplying. So 2 times 1 is 2. Then we need to subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0, and then bring it down. So there's our symbols, our little checklist for division. And we keep doing that until we're finished. So 2 go into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring that 4 down. 2 will go into 4 2 times. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Subtract. We have 0, so we're finished. So we get our quotient of 1 3200ths. But now, if we can write that in unit form, we may get there a little faster. Let's see. So 2 6400ths is 2 1s and 6400ths divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 6400ths divided by 2, we can just cut that in half, 32. So 1 3200ths. Solving by using unit form can also help us make sure that our answer is reasonable. Because if we had forgotten to put that decimal, would 132 be a reasonable answer for 2 6400ths divided by 2? No, not at all. So we have to remember our place value, and unit form can help us. Thank you.